yesterday or the day before or last week that I already spoke with them about real estate, right? Who do I need to sit in front of? And when you break it down to just that, that's the simple part, right? The hard part is actually putting it all together and making it go. But just waking up with that mindset, like you said, if I hear anyone say real estate, boom, I'm there, right?
Yep.
Like I'm finding a way to work into that conversation that I'm a real estate agent.
Real estate's a numbers game, man. I mean, for every 100 people you call, you might get one person who even responds. And there's a level of resiliency that you need to be a successful, and that's even as an investor too, right? I mean, people, how many times I've heard the word no, it's like, ugh. Now it doesn't bug me anymore. But if I were a newer agent or a new investor, man, I'd be disheartened. But you have to keep your eye on the prize. And I had a different path, right? Because I worked corporate in tandem with investments, and then realtor kind of replaced corporate. So it's been a different path for me, but the underlying theme still is, man, you can speak things into existence. If you immerse yourself and throw yourself into what it is that you want, it'll happen. I'm a firm believer of that.
No, I'm right there with you. So I want to kind of look into the future a little bit. What's one thing that you're looking to accomplish here in the next 12 months? It can be personal, it can be professional, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I really I like being a realtor, and I didn't know how much I would like it. And again, it was a means to an end at a point. And so actually my 12-month goal is to hire somebody on the investment side. And I think I already have the person who currently works with me to kind of run like the day-to-day operations of my investment business, so that I can focus even more of my time on being a realtor. Right now, it's already 80% realtor. Most of my day is dedicated to showings and offers and all those things. But there's still like day-to-day stuff that I deal with on the investment side. And so my 12-month goal is to basically have like a COO who runs the investment side of my business, so that I can focus on what I think I'm even better at is being a realtor. And so that's it, is identifying, hiring, training, and helping that person be successful at essentially running Clarizio properties.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's creating those leverage points, right?
Yeah.
That allow you to expand. So, what's one thing that you're looking to accomplish in the next 5 years?
Oh, man, that's tough.
I know sometimes that's a little bit further out, but
yeah. I mean, look, I have the two daughters, and we would like to, God willing, we have a couple more. And so 5 years from now, I think, like, where was I 5 years ago and how different things are now? I would like to be more present with family, and I mean, I am now. I dedicate specific time and like repetitive time, and on the weekends and stuff, I spend really purposeful time with the family. But as my girls get older and my kids get older, I really want to have a business that allows me the freedom, as I said earlier, to make decisions for my family that have little to no impact on my business. And so I don't know what that means quite yet, but I think about like how hard I worked in my 20s. And after my 8 to 5, I go over and I install floors at a rental property till 10 o'clock at night. And I don't want to do that stuff anymore. And I don't, like, not that level.
Right.
But I want to continue to find and hire talent, just like in HR, to help me run my business, and that other people can be successful as well. So I have Julie on my team. I really want to invest in her and like help her be successful. She has all the tools and she's already successful. But the goal is create this team for Clarizio properties and for being a realtor, to where other people are empowered to make decisions, and ultimately will allow me to pull back on some of that day-to-day stuff, and just have more time with my family. That's, I think, what everybody wants at their core.
Yeah, I think you hit something there, being present, right? And that's something I think a lot of people struggle with. I know I do, like, because we feel like we always have to be on the go, responding to clients.
Yep.
Phones always in our hands. We always got our laptop on us. And I'll tell you what, it's one of the things that, over the last 11 years of me being in the business, I'm getting better at it. Beginning of my career, my friends will tell you, my family will tell you, it didn't matter what I was doing, vacation,
Mhm.
holidays, I was stuck to my phone,
That's right.
and it's something,
That's right.
that I'm working on, to again, set that dedicated time aside, and make sure, if my wife wants to go to brunch, I'm at brunch, right?
Right.
I'm not at
Right.
brunch and on my phone. And it's one of
100%.
the hardest things to do, right? But
I mean,
I'm
it's the world. Like, there's no such thing now as like work-life balance. To me, it's
right.
work-life integration. So
Mm,
there used to
mm,
be a time where it's like, hey, you come home at 5 o'clock and you're done for the day. It doesn't work that way in real estate. So, how do you integrate the expectations of real estate into the expectations of being, a member of a family?
yeah,
And it's tough, man. I think every person in real estate that does it at a high level of any kind struggles with that in some way. And
yeah,
I'm no different. I will tell you in 2022, I have been, this is a little, some people might cringe that I do this, but my phone at 7 p.m. goes into silent mode for 1 hour. And it's 100% dedicated, focused, purposeful, present time with my family. My girls